Medical examination is required to allow your personal injury claim or clinical negligence claim to be processed by the legal profession. Just like to ask about your back pain, if that's okay, as a consequence of the injury that you've sustained.
Okay.
In terms of the back pain that you've got, do you find that you get it on a regular basis?
Yes.
The first thing is you'll actually be asked to see a doctor who will take a history regarding the actual injuries that you've sustained. Do you find it's worse if you're actually doing activities?
Walking makes it worse.
The actual whole process should be very user-friendly. It should actually be designed so that there's no stress imparted upon the person who's actually making the claim. Typically the whole process will take 20 to 60 minutes, depending upon the complexity of the nature of the injuries that you're actually going to detail and describe. I'd now like to just examine you, if that's okay. Is that all right?
That's fine, thank you.
Now, the examination should be proportionate to the level of injury that you've sustained. By no means should it be onerous or uncomfortable, and it should by no means be embarrassing to you either. So you'll not be asked to undress unnecessarily. It will be again focused on the level of difficulties that you've described. When I press, is there any discomfort at all when I press down your spine at all? Any tenderness when we're pushing?
No.
Is there any discomfort at all when I'm pushing round here?
A little bit.
A little bit there. How about on the other side as well?
Also a little bit.
The medical examination will be undertaken by a qualified medical practitioner, and the medical expert title is given to somebody who actually is not just medically qualified but also is trained in terms of actually producing medical legal reports for the purposes of personal injury claims. So without any discomfort, what you like it just bending down gently? Uncomfortable when you're doing that at the moment?
Yes.
Up you come from if you don't mind. And the next thing, I'd just like to see what it's like when you actually lean backwards to extend your spine, if that's okay. Just again comfortably. Is it uncomfortable when you're doing that at the moment?
Yes, it is.
The report's then produced and actually sent through a medical agency or another party to the solicitors, and solicitors will then actually use that information to then further your claim. So I'd just like to check the sensation of your legs, if that's okay. Does it feel okay with your right leg when I'm touching it there?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you, if you don't mind, just to bend your right knee. Is it okay if I tap your knee with this? Little tap if I may now. Thank you. There's a nice flicker there. That's working fine. Thank you very much. The report and the whole process of preparing the report is entirely confidential. That really stems from actually you attending the examination. That again should be treated with the strictest confidence. Similarly, the actual report itself, once produced, will actually be entirely confidential and not disclosed to anybody without your permission. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.